Hello, and happy Tuesday to all. This is Carla Thornton-McClain of CLT Transformation Life Coaching. Day 2, yay! Number 2 tip. Before we get started, you guys, I don't know if you saw my video yesterday. It was actually in regards to the number 1 tip in regards to your starting your personal transformation for this year. Just wanted to piggyback off of that yesterday. If you did miss it, just jump on over to my CLT Transformation Life Coaching business and you can watch that video. But in other words, yesterday we were talking about as a reminder, a daily reminder to help you stay on top of your number 1 tip, which is a goal that you set for yourself this year to make sure you finish it out through the whole year. Um, in other words, is you could actually do a daily reminder like on your phones. Okay, but I also wanted to say today, just how you say to piggyback off that and give you another little nugget. You can actually also do what they call a voice recorder. Okay, to make sure you play to yourself every day. Some people, if you are not familiar with notifications or you don't use notifications on your phone, or something to go off, a voice recorder might work even better. So, okay, once again, if you missed that number 1 tip in regards to starting your personal transformation for this year, jump over to my COT Transformation Life Coaching business page, and actually you can watch that. Today is day 2, and I wanted to just show you all real quick, because in my Zoom yesterday, when you have a background, it's blurry and you can't see, and I wanted to show you all this today. This is what I was trying to show you all yesterday. Said the time is now. This is actually a schedule book that I actually got for myself last year. I didn't use it, so I implemented it this year. I also wanted to show you just some little nuggets it has here. As you can see at the bottom, what you can to do, goals, important, just some different little stickies that you can actually add. But the most important thing is I wanted you all to see this, say the time is now in regards to your personal transformation. Because some of us never actually do what we want to do. We might say what we're going to do, but we never actually do it. Oh, that famous line that myself and a lot of us use is that I don't have time, and or this is not a good time right now. I wanted to remind you once again, in your personal transformation, is very, very important to know it's always the right time, and the time is now when it comes to you, because a lot of us take care of so many others, our loved ones, and we actually forget about self, especially women. I'm not saying men don't do it as well, but most of the time, women, we put ourselves on the back burner, if you will. Okay, so once again, didn't want to get off track, but every time I learn something new or something I want to share with you all for a tip, so I'm just piggybacking and just giving you another little nugget, another option you can do in regards to the number 1 tip from yesterday. And today, like I said, is the number 2 tip, and it's in regards to how you say your personal transformation in regards to being creative. A lot of us, as we get older, we have children, we get married, we start working. A lot of us just forget once again about how creative we were when we were younger. Um, Painting, anything that you enjoy doing, it's like you forgot to do. Like some of us maybe used to like to make things, make furniture. I do remember as I was studying this information and wanted to pass it on to you all, or reading this information, I thought about it. I was like, you're right. We don't do what we used to do when we was younger. It's like you get bombarded and overwhelmed when you become an adult that you totally forget about you. You taking care of your work, you're taking care of your children, you're taking care of your significant other. You just wearing so many hats that you totally forget about what you wanted out of life, what you wanted to do for yourself. Um, but being creative. And I thought about it and I was like, you know what? I made in school, I made a footstool for my mother. And I think about that now, right now, and I'm like, how did I do that? Even though you was in school or whatever, but I still had fun doing it. Something else, even when you was younger, I think all of us might have done this, where you made out of what was it, that hard clay or something. I think I made my mom a little small ashtray, or you made a flowers. Also, I made a jewelry box. In other words, is something that you did or you enjoyed doing when you was younger and you forgot. In other words, that creative side is buried deep down inside. It's actually gone. You don't even think about it anymore. I want you to dig down and go back and find him or her. Okay, that creative side. So that's my challenge for you today. That's tip number 2, being creative. Okay, getting back to being creative. In other words, and you will notice how that will help in your personal transformation. In other words, it'll get you back to enjoying things and transforming you once again to being the person that you were meant to be, who you were supposed to be, or who you wanted to be that you maybe forgot about. Okay. And it just opened up a lot of possibilities. And I actually wanted to share with you all today being creative. I'm a type of person, I always love learning, loving something new. So being creative is definitely in my DNA. I just love learning. But I wanted to share something with you all today that I did run across, that was super excited about to even learn. But once again, just being creative. So I wanted to share it with you all today. Bear with me, guys. I kind of share my screen and I'm going to show you. Okay. All right. I hope you guys can see it. I'm going to play it for you.
Good evening and happy Tuesday. This is your number 2 tip regarding your personal transformation. Be creative. You got this, my dear friend.
I don't know if that played from the.
This is your number 2 tip regarding your personal transformation. You got this, my dear friend.
I just wanted to share with you all. That was me being creative. In other words, learning something new and being creative. But once again, I had so much fun doing it. But once again, we have to tap back into and find that little girl, that young boy that once was excited and wasn't afraid to explore this big old world we live in, and to learn new things and to be creative, because once again we're so consumed with work, with our loved ones, with our children, with our significant other, that once again you forget, like I said, about you. But I want you to take the time. I want to challenge you today to 7:51 my time. If you have time today, if it's not too late where you're at, if not today, definitely tomorrow. But I want to challenge you, if you can try to do it today. Do something creative. And it doesn't have to be something, like I said, that I just ran across and done and just love learning new things. That's just me, something that I like to do. But in other words, is anything, and feel free to share it, in the comments, whether it's a video or something that you being creative that you actually want to share. I would love to see it and share with me and share with others, share to the world, because once again, you being creative, that's not only for you in regards to your personal transformation, but you're sharing it with the world. And believe me, the world wants to see your creativity, you sharing you. Okay. Once again, this is Carla Thornton-McClain, CLT Transformation Life Coaching, and that is my number 2 tip about getting back to being creative, finding that creative part, how you say, in you, because he or she's in there, okay? And it'll help you start to transform and get back to living, exploring the world like we all should be doing. We should never stop. We shouldn't be just as children, and then when we get older, because we become adults, if you will, that we forget about enjoying the world and exploring the world. Okay. You all take care, and I'll be looking forward to speaking with you all tomorrow for the number 3 tip. You take care. Bye for now.